a pen and paper because we're going to clear out the man closet. Welcome if you haven't met me already. I'm Bella Firestar here to bring you some light from the Father of lights, from which all gifts come to his children of lights. He said, God said, you will marry. Now we're talking about a single divine feminine here. So as we go through this reading and anybody comes up, and I was going to say like Bob Jones from 4th grade, I was like, oh, actually, his name's Scott Hutchison. So you write him on the list because you've got to clear your space, right? Because you have one who's yours by divine right. Now this God's in charge of this because his mercy and love lasts forever. And he's going to put you together. But he sends an angel to you. And the angel today is Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael is the patron saint of all healers and also partnerships, relationships, love ships. So we're just going to tune in and we're talking to a divine feminine who's single. So anyone that comes up from the past that you think about, jot their name down on a piece of paper and then you can burn it and release it. So I've just got another one. And we're writing them down since we're going back to 4th grade and we're clearing out the crush. Ooh, did you have a crush on anybody in 4th grade? You got to clear them from your energy field. We can clear our chakras. We can clear our space. Level 2 Reiki, we do the frankincense and we open a triad, a window for lost souls, for souls that haven't passed over and they're discarnate. And also we're going to clear the past, because if you have your divine lover coming in, your partner, whatever you call them, let's just not do names here. Let's not argue about flim tame, mate soul, whether it's, I just had a message saying it was, what's it called, new age. That's all new age. Let me tell you something. This guy, Yeshua HaMashiach, is a twin flame. His twin flame is, who do you think his twin flame is? Can anybody tell me? So we're going to look at the single divine feminine. God said, you will marry. We are in a power portal of purpose and passion. Right? Twin flames are awake. The second wave has awoken. I just heard it would have been 6, 7, probably a week ago. So 3 weeks to a week ago, a wave of walk-ins came in. Do you know what a walk-in is? So that's when somebody comes in at a high vibration. And so they may have not even been here yet, your divine partner. I was said to God, I'll have a walk-in. That would be amazing. I've met a walk-in and he came to my reading and I got it in the reading. And it blew his mind. He was a crystalline healer. Sunshine is in the house. Thank you so much for your kind support, your donations. We're putting $1 in, so hit the thanks button. Put $1 into the golden pot, and we're going to activate it by 10 today. If you put $10 in, we're going to activate that by 10. So it's $1 or $10. Do you want $10 or do you want $100? This is the golden portal. God said to do that for he will multiply the seed that you plant here today. So we're looking at past loves, past crushes. Oh, I shouldn't put his name there, right? I went back to 4th grade. God said he will provide. He is Jehovah Jireh, your provider. So I've been with him this morning. Welcome. I'm Bella Firestar and I am here with you from Sydney, Australia, and it's morning here. 7 a.m. We've got somebody in the house. Activate by 100. Well done. Who's that? Courtney Lynn, of course. And you will get back everything that you've given me. Every seed that you've sown because of that seed, God said. So he's a multiplication God. He will multiply it. We have some gold in the pot from Sunshine and Courtney Lynn. So you are believers in the power of God. And there is a Merkaba in the celestial realm that we're connecting to. It's a golden mean Merkaba. We're going back to the beginning. So if you feel like you're at the bottom of the pool and you don't have anyone around you, you're not going out with somebody who's married, you're not seeing an ex, you're not even flirting with somebody. right? And we're going to clear out everybody from the past. So we have a pen and paper. I'm going to put their names down. Anyone you had a crush on. We came back to 4th grade for you today. 4th grade. So we're in the pot. We're multiplying money. God said, I wouldn't make this up. Congratulations to Sunshine and Courtney Lynn. Hit the thanks button and put in $1 and it activates by 10. Put in $10, it activates by 100. So that means that we're planting a seed of light altogether. God said that's powerful when you look at it like a gold coin and you're tossing it in. So then you become a part of that whole collective and you can draw from that at any time. Wow. Archangel Raphael is here, patron saint of relationships. And this is for divine feminine single. So write down your ex's name. Write down your ex-husband's name. Oh, your ex-fiance. Good one. What was his name? So long ago for Bella. I'm older than you guys. We're writing down the names of men who could be sitting in your energy field because you still have a hold there. You don't even talk to them. One comment also said, you know, I have been single for so long, there's no one there, I've never had anyone there or whatever. It's like, well, there's a false thought process there. Jesus just said it's the heart. We've got to open our heart. Oh, Jesus. Open your heart to what? To love. It's a closed heart as well. So we can work on that later. You work on that with him and you release any unforgiveness. But you got to find out, who do you need to forgive? We're going to make a list. So your ex goes down here. Oh, ex. Hey, and an ex-crush. Oh, yeah. I had a crush on this guy. Oh, my gosh. And now you think, oh, I'm so glad it didn't work out. Thank you, God, for not answering that prayer. You know what I mean? And who else was the crush? And we have a senior puppy in the house that you may hear in the background. She had a serious operation and she's recovering. And she's getting more feisty every day, yes. Very assertive. She's a Maltese Shih Tzu and she's 17 years old. Bless her little sockets. And she's got lots of Reiki, because I'm a Reiki master, so she does go for like an hour and a half walk at the pace of like a snail. Don't let me hear you say that. This is excruciating for mummy, but we do our affirmation. God said you will marry. Got to clear the space, right? So that's what we're doing. Archangel Raphael, what's your message for divine? Can you believe it? Can you believe that? So the more single you get out, and I'm telling you, you can't even go on a date. You can't let anybody into that space. So you visualize yourself as a gold mesh shield up from your soul star above your crown, right down to your earth star. Yeah, bless little Paris. Thank you, Courtney Lynn. I'm going to show you some pictures of her at the Lightworkers Lounge soon after her operation and her rehabilitation, I'll tell you. But look what Raphael's got. Hello, puppy. Dear Archangel Raphael. So remember, with the angels, we don't pray to them. They are at your service. So Raphael, we say, Raphael, I give you permission and ask to heal and guide all of my relationships upon the path of love. So it's got to be love. We're not into the paradigm of the narcissistic, right, energy where you just give, give, give. If you can get into receptive mode and receive, I can't put all my exes in front of you. We're writing them down so you can clear your space. And look, Raphael said, Raphael's here, looking over your partnership. This is your partnership. Raphael, I give you permission and ask for your healing help with my marital partner. Thank you for your divine healing intervention. It's on the move. You know what? People that think they're with their twin and people that are single may get married first. This union could happen out of the blue. God is a God of possibilities. Right? For nothing is impossible unto him. Nothing. Zero, nada. We limit him. So we just say now, I no longer limit the unlimited. This is your message. Divine intervention. Oh, that's serious, Divine Feminine. Serious. Raphael, thank you for being with me and my divine partner, for helping us have faith in divine intervention and fully accept your guidance now. Divine intervention. Now that's in the hospital. I'm getting resuscitation. That's the heart. So this could be a profound healing of the heart. Oh, how cool is that? I'm telling you, the angels are all around you, Divine Feminine. You're being healed of all past trauma. Say thank you, Raphael. I'll give you permission and ask for your emerald ray to permeate my whole being, saturate me in divine healing light. Thank you for miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of me and my beloved. That's you here, Divine Feminine. Your health is being restored. This is almost like, see how the doctors are talking? We don't know what's wrong with her. She seems so upset. She's got headaches and she's frustrated and she's crying all the time. It's a broken heart. So Raphael's coming in, removing that thought process, any negative thought process. How wonderful to get that. That's like an epic message right there. And God's here sending his angel. God sends the angels. Angels are real. So if you haven't got a relationship with an angel, you can work with Raphael and he'll actually guide you to any healing modality that would be really good for you. Angelic guidance 444 is in the house. Hello and welcome. So this is single, right? So you're writing down all your exes. I've got to remember that. So anyone that comes up, anyone that you've thought about, Mercury retrograde, wow. And you know, there's lots of readings where they come back and they want a time with you. It's like, who cares? If somebody missed their time with you, they're out. Like, I know it's tough. And then you think, well, I've got to go cold turkey. We don't call it that. We call it grey rock, don't we? We call it no contact. And it sounds easy. Yeah, I'll just do that. But then you've got to sit with yourself. That's why Raphael's here, clearing you, cleansing your heart, cleansing your mind, getting you ready for partnership. It's just amazing. We also have the Love Oracle. We're going to do Island Wellness. And we're also going to do a snapshot here. But your pen and paper is to jot down any names that come up. You know, like you visualize yourself sitting in the movie theater. And here's your Prince Charming. And he can't sit next to you because the energy of crapola is there. Also, there's resentment to any man that's hurt you. They're releasing anything towards your father. Any pain, unforgiveness is coming to the surface now to be released, so that the space next to you, the chair, is empty. It doesn't say all men are beep and you can't touch me and don't come near me. Because if your heart's open and you're in receptive mode, there's going to be a line up, Divine Feminine, a line up. Can you imagine? So you got to be really clear. We talked about being stoic, but this is about opening your heart at the same time, because you're not going to suffer fools. And how are you going to know? That's what they're going to show us. How are you going to know that it's been sent by Raphael? They're going to be wearing a green suit? I don't think so. You got to go with your guidance system. Your heart. Jesus is here. So a lot of you talk to Jesus. A lot of you have given your heart to Jesus. And he replaces your heart of stone with flesh. Whoa. And he's really in charge. I call them twin flames because Jesus is a twin flame. So I don't see that as metaphysical or whatever that was. And soulmates are karmics. When you're here at this reading, you have to clear all the karmics. You don't go backwards. You keep going along the road. And if there is a man in the past that has got up to your vibration, he'll just be jogging along beside you, Divine Feminine. He'll just won't leave your side. And you'll feel supported. You'll feel loved, cherished, adored, and pursued. We need to write those words down too. So anyone that you've thought of now was an ex that broke your heart maybe, that moved away from you. Like any long distance people you're talking to, get their name down. We're clearing out all space because nature abhors a vacuum and will want to replace it immediately, hence the lineup. How cool, going from no one to a lineup. And you're going to let your heart decide. Oh, can you believe that? The Pleiadians came in, right? They talked to us. They said, open your heart, Bella. I was like, what are you talking about? Open your heart. Well, you can see us. Because I was saying, I can't see you. I called them in and I was like, I can't see you. They said, look for us through your heart. I was like, oh, I don't know how to do that. And then I came back and they cleared my heart. Look at you waiting. You got to wait in nothingness. From nothing, you can have everything. You go, I'll just wait for my divine masculine while I, just have this sort of casual affair with la la la, said divine feminine. Never. You don't give your energy away. This is sacred sexuality, sacred energy in your sacral. And I'm telling you, the enemy wants it. That's like delicacy. That's like caviar, right? To a narc, the divine feminine. Like I just saw them in meetings going, who are the divine feminines in the area? Let's get them. So this is a spiritual battle. This is not a physical battle. So you're following your heart and you're waiting. If this is for you, that's where you are. And anyone that comes up, we're clearing the energy because there's divine intervention. That's divine intervention. You can't worry about it. You don't know how God's going to create a miracle. Thank goodness. Wow. So this is very, very attractive. And you know what? All demons hate this. And I even had a demon person who was like so many demons. Later I found out actually attends a coven and calls it a goddess circle. This is a guy. And he was like, Bella, lots of people use laughter to mask their pain because he didn't like it. Because his demons didn't like it. And I was like, oh, pain. Meep, look at your third eye. That's like a big spotlight. Like, don't come near me. So this is all you can do to lift your vibration because there's some fun coming. It says laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. Wow. Oh, how fast is that? You're very magnetic. You send out the soul call. In this case, we send out the heart call. Right? Twin flames are heart. Soulmates are in the soul. When I did twin flame Reiki for the first time, I went up to the soul star because that's where our divine blueprint is, and my twin flame was there. I was going up to the soul to do a soul call out for twin flame, and he was there in the soul star. Whoa, like you go, and then you sort of run away for a minute and go, whoa, that's intense. Believe it or not. So this is it manifesting down here. To manifest down here in 3D, in your environment, can happen instantly, but you must clear the space. So who else do you need to release? See, you're already connecting because it's time. We're in a celestial event. If you're probably already aware that there are meteor showers, CMEs, the sun, right? Get it? The sun is emitting solar flares. These have photonic light codes in them. So you'll have to bring in Archangel Michael as a guard. He's got to be your doorman here. You can't let anyone just come and sit next to you. And maybe that's what you've been doing. That's why you get upset. It's better off to keep the vacuum, to keep it clear. That takes effort to keep the space clear. Look, it's dream state material. So this is probably not for everybody. This is for the person who's completely clear. And if you're not, we're going to do it in this reading. And then you can own it. And we're putting in $1 to activate by 10. For $10, we're putting in $10 to activate by 100. Because we are in a 3 days, we're here in a power portal. So that's like the golden door, because the golden children are here. So the golden door has opened, and these 3 days we go through the portal. That means you're cleansed, you're purified. God says, I will purify you like the gold. Oh, there's a verse on that. Sorry, I need to look up the verse. 7 times, he just said. He will purify you 7 times. So whoever this is, right, at this stage for this reading, it's none of your business. You are not searching out in 3D. You are not looking at anybody. They have to come into your bubble, you know, your gold mesh shield. And they have to be in that vibration that they can stay in it. Your oasis. Nothing is missing. This is already connected. I'm telling you, a lot of you, it's already connected. And if you think about it, when you go into the matrix, if you're a pillar of light and then your mind goes into the matrix, you've broken the pillar and you can't receive. I'm going to tell you a little secret God showed me one day. I was actually with Jesus and doing a meditation, and he said, I was asking about how God makes both sides. Like, doesn't he make the dark side as well? Because everything comes from God. And I was like, help me open to receive, Jesus. I'm not obviously receiving. And he showed me that when you do a prayer, it's like fireworks. When it's powerful, the fireworks go up into heaven. Like the angels go, whoa, who's this? There's boom, crackle, lightning, fireworks. They're like, wow, Courtney Lynn has said a prayer. Sunshine has said a prayer. Angel guidance, 444, said a prayer. Let's send the angels. This is what's happening right now. Sending the angels to your side. So the angel comes down, and because you're in worry, you're in doubt, you're looking down, you're out of your pillar, you're not open to receiving, the demon comes, the fallen angel, and will fight and battle the angel for your blessing. If you're not open to receiving it, that's how they create the dark side, with all the answered prayers you haven't received. Can you believe that? So what happened to me, right, is that I realized that, and I came back to, I call it starfish on Gaia. You lay on the earth in a star shape, and you say, I am receiving the love of my life now. And you're open to receive it. No demon's going to take my blessing. You got to pull it down. Just like you push it and you send your message up, the angel is released immediately. And if you don't receive your blessing, that's because you're in worry, you're in doubt, you're in fear. You know, Jesus said to me once, I said, here's the problem. I'm going to hand it over to you and I'm not going to worry about it. In 3 days, I get a miracle. Here you go. And I gave it over. Saw the palms of his hands come out, and he took it. All my problems, all my worries. And he said, there you go, miracle's on its way. 30 seconds later, I'm sitting there going, I wonder how God would do that. I saw the hands back. He said, here you are, here's your answered prayer back. I said, no, what are you doing? And he said, no, what are you doing? Are you worried about how God's going to create a miracle? I was like, what? No, not me. It's like you're at the principal's office. I felt a bit, and he said, yes. How long are you worrying about that? The how to is none of your business, but Jesus goes, I've always said that. And here am I doing it. 30 seconds I give it. And I'm like, how would he do that? And I was worrying about how God's going to create a miracle. Jesus said that is mental illness. So we're hacking away at the time you spend in that worry, doubt, and fear. Right? Normally you go, well, I said to Jesus, normally I'd worry about that for half an hour, but could I just have 2 minutes? I mean, I'm a worrier. My mum worried, her mum worried. My mum used to say, I better ring mum lest she be worried. And he goes, that's mental illness. We're all on the spectrum. There's no judgment. You just got to hack away at the time. There's no worry, doubt, and fear when a miracle's on its way, because you will let the demon take your blessing. And that's how the dark side's created. If we received all our blessings, they wouldn't have any power. Isn't that amazing? So there's a lot going on in the spirit world. And for you down here to be in the matrix and worry, doubt, and fear, you cancel it out. It's coming. Abundance of love is coming your way. Allow it. So let's write another name down. Who can you think of now that you would like to release? Even if you think they're your beloved. Oh, I just got another one. Now, I don't have any regret or unforgiveness here, but we're just going to get them. Right, so you're writing down men's names from the past, starting with your crush in 4th grade. Can you believe that? I never thought of that. Just before I came on, I heard Avon Bob Jones from 4th grade. I was like, oh, Scott Hutchison. Oh, I was going to marry him. Oh, there's another one. So with this, you can then burn it, bury it, or drown it. Right? The names. The new beginning is here. Look, it's coming into your reality. It's going to be faster than you think. But what you have to do, clear the space. That's what I'm helping you with. And open your heart. And that's what he does. He helps you with that. So you've got everything you need right now. Right? I know, it's just if somebody else comes up. We have some light workers in the house. We're going to do a treatment in the light workers lounge after this on what we want, right, to bring it in. And look, you've got to have trust because like Jesus says, was it doubting Thomas? Thomas was my ex-fiance. That's so funny. Thomas. Oh my gosh. Thomas was a doubting Thomas. And then he said, well, only if I see Jesus and put my fingers like in the holes of his hands and I put my and I can see where the spear went in, then I will believe. He came back in flesh. And Jesus said, you believe because you saw. Blessed are they that don't see me and still believe. Wow. This is very powerful today because your tears, God's heard your tears. Oh, you're so good. And look at the star. So that's your answered prayer. It's come down. No demons taking my answered prayer. That's why you must stay in receptive mode. You're pulling it down. And what can we do to get it here faster? The new beginning. I always want to get it faster, don't mind me. I'm impatient. But I mean, I'm patience itself. Right? So it's coming from physical into your reality. How long does that take? Not long. It's already being manifesting in the spirit. Everything's manifested in the spirit realm first. If you go into another karmic cycle, you've got to wait for that cycle to complete before. So I'm talking to divine feminines who are ready. They've completed the cycle. They've done some work with Jesus. They've healed their heart. And now we're just going to clear up any other debris that is sitting in this beautiful chair. So I want you to visualize yourself in on a beautiful throne. Because as it says in the story of Joseph, we go into the pit, then we go to the prison, and then we go to the palace. So I want to put yourself, no matter where you are, you might be in the pit, you might be in the prison. That means you feel like you're enslaved and you can't get out. But you're on the way to the palace. And I want you to act as if you're there already. Visualize yourself and your beloved next to you. It's none of our business in the matrix. God's bringing you in. He's sending angels to your side. These must be love angels, Father. The love angels have been dispatched for you today. So we're putting in $1 into the pot in the golden portal. So hit the thanks button, put $1 in. We're activating by $10. We're activating 100. You say it, activate by 100, activate by 100, activate by 100. This is a multiplication portal. God said, like I talk about supernovas and things like, I've never heard anything like this. This is the first time I've channeled this stuff. We've just got the golden mean Merkaba. We're connecting to it. We're going through a golden door. That's a portal that goes, guess what, for 3 days. And that's going to add confidence, power, self-esteem. It's not yours, it's God confidence. So, and we've got the angel of Shimmer, remember? So you've got the angel of Shimmer to help you glow from the inside out. You've got Archangel Raphael. I don't want you to think for one moment you're on your own, because as soon as you start thinking like that, you cut the blessing off, and it's coming today. So we're activating in the portal, right? It's a multiplication. It's going to give you God confidence in your solar plexus. And this is where the enemy will chip away at it, so that you actually go to the false belief that you don't matter. Underneath the human psyche, that's the fundamental belief that's running the show. And today we're going to take that Blu-ray out of the player, which is you, and put in, right, we're going to reprogram that. So please join the members lounge for the reprogramming after this. So angels are onto it. So the less we do, the better everything goes. And what can we do to bring it in faster? Gratitude, right? Gratitude. That's a really, really powerful. So it'd be thank you, Father. And then state what he's brought you. A loving, kind heart that's supportive, that's open and ready for what? For fun. For fun. When you have this fun, The vibration itself is your job. That's your new currency. If you can actually have that flow, you will get rewarded. And because we're in the portal, it's multiplication. That's why we're putting $1. Hit the thanks button. Put $1 in the pot for the next 3 days in the golden portal. God said he's multiplying it. $1 times 10. $10 by 100. Ooh, wonder what tomorrow will bring. And we're writing all the names down here. All right. Let's do a snapshot here for single divine feminines. So you're at the movie theater and your space next to you is clear. God said you will marry. I don't think this is for me, but I'm going to make it for me. You will marry. You will marry. Remember, you've got to bring it down by your gratitude, and then the angel doesn't, the demon has no hold over the angel. I just found that the most amazing, fundamental basic of receiving, and was taught to me by Jesus. So you need a relationship with Jesus because he's the one who's having the wedding supper of the Lamb. Angel here, Laura, Angel Laura is in the house. Can you just imagine for 1 second the integrity that you hold matched in a divine masculine, right? The honesty, the beauty. You'll know in the eyes, I've done readings on it, where God says it's the eyes that spark. They download information. Wow, I did not know that. Okay, let's have a little look at the Rider-Waite Tarot. And this is a snapshot or an aerial view of what's going down in divine feminine single town. And we're talking single, single, single. Like you don't text somebody, you're not in cahoots with the ex, you're not flirting with somebody across the road. God said you've already seen your divine masculine twice in the last 10 days. Your divine masculine is in your area. Isn't that just wild? So that's why I look at the aerial view. So don't be like this. Oh, don't be upset. This is boredom too. This is like, I don't even want love anymore. Forget it. Oh, stop it. But I'll take the money. I'll take the money. Blessings, right? Equal give and take. Like we do a lot of releasing your fears, but we don't do a lot of bringing in what you want. Right? So this looks like a masculine here, doesn't it? Who's bored. Oh, whoa. We're just doing that now. This is transformation. You know, it's to believe in love. Like love can heal anything. And you're going to heal each other anyway. God said you don't have to be fully healed. Because you will heal each other. The love is an elixir, an ambrosia, a healer. To have death as your first card, that's epic. I mean, it's epic. Transformation. And look, here's the sun. And this is the past. So this is like all cycles are over. You're so ready and purified 7 times. There's a lot on that card. Cycles have ended. The sun's coming up on the horizon. Death is like something stopped, no longer. This is the phoenix. Oh, hello. Oh, see, this is this. Oh, when we do this, releasing, see all that? You got to have 7. So this is a divine masculine here, releasing his past, releasing all the Jezebel spirits, releasing the psychos. Stop it. Releasing all the exes. And you know, this one's saying a lot because he's releasing addictions. He's releasing a way of life. I was just listening to a video of mine. I'll put it in the community tab. I'll do that today. And it was about don't go in the portal, right? These next 3 days in the portal. We're multiplying. It's multiplication portal. So what would normally take 21 days to manifest, if you're using manifestation techniques, remember you've got to be grounded and present, is only going to take 3 days, right? So we're clearing the path for your miracle to come that would normally take 21 days to change a habit. These habits are changing. These thought processes are changing. Whoa, it's taken a whole year. So maybe you may have met this person 12 months ago. So when I say he walked by you, right, I'm looking at an aerial view. That's because some of you don't know each other yet, which is perfect if you don't. So this is saying clear it out. No texting anybody. That shows insecurity. You're either on the date, so a text message is to time and place, or forget it. You are not giving yourself away. No, listen to me. Page of Swords. It's been a long time coming. You got to think of the words that you would like to hear. These are words. This is a divine masculine I'm picking up here. He's releasing everything that would not align with love. I like him. I'm going to do my... Oh, that's the truth. Wow. So this is the Excalibur Sword of Truth. And you know there's a movie called The Endless... What is it? Oh, what's that movie? And the guy pulls to pull the sword out of the stone. It's a great movie to watch. He has to be in his truth, right? Like King Arthur, he has to be in his integrity. And he's the only one who pulls it out in this movie. What's the movie called? You'll know it. Oh my gosh, I can't remember it. The name of it. But I will. So this is standing in your integrity of what's right for you. If you can look at this, this is the top row. It would be in the spirit world. So in the spirit world, there's a transformation occurred with the divine masculine who's now ready. The Page of Wands is ready with a message. Right? He's going to back it up with a date. This is a date. If a guy hasn't asked you for a date within 10 minutes of speaking on the phone, you hang up the phone. It just got disconnected. Got to watch that other movie, Switch. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this masculine is like thinking about how to approach as well, right? Because he knows that he can't do what he's done in the past. And this is 1 month's time. So you're calling it in now, and you're keeping your space clear for the next 3 days as you fill up with confidence. Yeah, Wade is here. Wade is in the house. Yeah, sometimes you might wake up and remember the dream. This could be the dream. This looks like a lot of confusion. Normally it's illusion and confusions, but I'm getting like it's choices. This divine masculine's made a choice, right, to let go of going to the pub. That's what I was looking at, that video as well. Archangel Michael vacuuming away fear. And then I just heard, don't go to the pub. And I clicked it off and I was like, oh, where's that video? You're not allowed to go to the pub. No, like keeping away from any addictions, like it's sleep, exercise, watch what you eat, watch your diet also. I know you don't like hearing this, but it's really toxic, some things you watch. And demons can come through the iPhone. Your iPhone is toxic. It has radioactive, anyway. So we're not on a website here. We're not doing dating sites. We're on the celestial dating site. And the truth is here, the Ace of Swords, the victory. This is a marriage card on the way to his wedding. He's on the way to his wedding here. And that sort of like triggers me because like, what's marriage? Do you have to have a marriage certificate in 3D if you're actually divine? I don't think so. Anyway, let's have a look at the Ace of Swords. Because don't they say in the wedding vows, right? By the state of Illinois, I now pronounce you. We're not by the state, we're by God. And I think that, you know, Jesus says if you're a divorced man and then you remarry, that's you're an adulterer. But we're not under law anymore. We're under grace. What was I going to say there? So this divine masculine has been working very hard to clear his space. And when he comes in, he's going to be really serious and in integrity. Like he's not going to be laughing. He's not going to be joking around. So you have to bring the lightness of being without alcohol. I'm telling you, don't distort the divinity in the portal. In the portal, Wade. You're a teacher, Wade. Most of you are natural healers. We're just going to have a look at this 7 of Cups here, because that's normally confusion and illusion. But I see that that's being eliminated. It's also X's. I'm hearing a feminine energy nagging at this divine masculine. He's like, I just don't need that anymore. Like he's seeing the clarity and the truth. You know, like I'm surrounded by turkeys and I'm an eagle. I'm an eagle. What's the 7 of Cups, please? We're calling in Yeshua HaMashiach, patron saint of twin flames, because he is one. Who's Jesus' twin flame? Does anybody know? And when I did this research, right, they all have twin flames. Archangel Michael, all the archangels. I did an archangelic sacred circle and channeled 12 archangels. I'm going to put Raphael up in the Lightworkers Lounge. Please watch it and listen to it. You'll never be the same again. Changed my life, that. Here you are. See, this is in silence. It's like the paradox when God says, for you to fly high, you need to get more grounded. It's like, what? You know? And for you to hear his voice, you need to get really quiet. Like turning off inner chatter. This is inner chatter, turning that off. You're getting a divine blueprint today. You're getting a download. The High Priestess, look at the pomegranates. Right, this is lush in the spirit world. Right, the High Priestess, we're asking what this is. 7 of Cups, and we got the High Priestess. Mary Magdalene! That's you, angelic guidance. Well done. Mary Magdalene. Now, when you think about it, Mary Magdalene, I don't know, like you probably already know this, but she had 7 devils when she met Jesus. Just saying. So maybe one is like divinity and the other one clears the devils out of their twin. These might be the devils because there's 7. Oh my gosh, 7. 7 devils. And this is 8 of Pentacles. So this is working really hard. We're asking what's the 7 of Cups. This is the workaholic. This is how men have been trained to push things aside and just go to work. Because that's what I know how to do, and that's what I can do, and I'll just push my feelings aside. And then I'll get trapped in my head and I won't be able to sleep at night. You're getting downloads here, remember? You can ask. Like I would pull my divine masculine before you go to bed, say, Holy Spirit, before I awake, make me know my next step. Like sometimes it's just really reassuring to know that your divine partner is there and you'll get a sign. Queen of Wands. Hello, Popsicle. I'm crying. 6 of Cups. Whoa. Under High Priestess. And then the Queen of Wands. 6 of Cups. So that's somebody from your neighborhood that you grew up with. Somebody who knows where you lived when you were younger. And this masculine also knows that you're more awakened in a way. You're more psychic. You're more spiritually aware. Right? So you always knew that. So you may have even gone to, it may be on your list. from the 4th grade. Wow, God, you're funny. 5 of Wands. Right, so this masculine will battle anyone who's sitting next to you anyway. The Queen of Wands. It's funny. Yeah, this is happening. The 3 of Wands means looking towards the future now. This is how is he going to do it? How is he going to propose on the first date? Stop it. You go, isn't that a bit fast? You're like, no, I've been waiting all my life. In fact, we've done many, 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 many lifetimes. So the outcome here of the 7 of Cups is this. The Queen of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This is fiery excitement and passion, and this is from the past. Maybe it's someone you haven't even thought of. Maybe they're on your list. That's funny. You can still put them on your list as they're coming back as a clear energy. So in the spirit realm, you're already together. You have to believe in angels too, I think, that the angels are bringing in. So who have we got in the pot? We've got $1. Hit the thanks button for $1 times 10. You say activate by 10. For $10, activate by 100. And we're just putting that in the golden pot so that you can draw from that for financially all times. Is multiplying it for you. It's like a golden portal pot of abundance for you to sow a seed of light. We've got the Island Wellness cards. Are you ready? See how the light is here in the heart space? Like it's not going to take long. It's going to flow very smoothly. You're going to feel really happy, but this guy's really grounded. He's serious. He's watching the traffic. He's not all over the shop. And he's not going to take no for an answer. So that's why he's figuring out what to say. And he is getting divine intervention. Remember, we saw Raphael. So trust in the healing power of love. We get so in the matrix we forget about it. For it is only possible, only through love, that happiness is possible. Wow. Observe all that transpires, but don't get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love only if you remain positive. Oh, that's what I was going to say. As soon as you clear out yours, you help him clear out all his exes. You actually help the whole collective when you do this stuff at the Lightworkers Lounge, which is our membership here. So you're helping, oh my gosh, the key. Welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart, getting together. What does it say? Perfect. You're not going to be online going, oh my gosh, he hasn't rung me for a whole 10 days. And another thing God showed me, it's the amount of time. Men are different to women, okay? But that's the amount of time after that first date to how he contacts you. Just watch the time. Don't initiate contact. You're in receptive mode. And if you can have the date and then see how long is relative to how, when he contacts you, to how he's thinking about you. One day I had a date and he already had texted me. He was walking away from me and he was put out his phone. I thought, oh, he's already talking to somebody else. And it was me. He was texting me. I was like, oh dear. I have to tell him, I don't feel the same way. Yeah, you're not here for supply. And don't second guess yourself. Your energy in a text message goes out. You can drain yourself in the iPhone. And then you won't be all present for your divine masculine who's taking his time, right? Because everything's going to be perfect. Perfect. We're not used to hearing that. This masculine's perfect. He's just deciding, right, what he's going to let go of and how he's going to speak his truth. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I don't understand that card, sunglasses. Thank you, Belicious. You're so beautiful. So we're heart with a key. So you unlock this guy's heart. You're his key. He's searching for you. His life depends on finding you. So all you have to do is be there with an open heart. If you're anxious, if you're looking in the matrix, if you're putting your attention on someone in particular, you're off track, you're out of your pillar. Try to not do that. Just for 3 days, just come into the 3 days. We're going to try. The mirror. You mirror each other in the spiritual realm. Mm-hmm. You know, I always tell you, it's the opposite. Soulmates, you learn the lesson. A soulmate will trigger you straight away to learn the lesson. Once you learn that lesson from that karmic, you have a choice. You can stay with them and coast because there's no more lessons. You can have love and joy and happiness. Or you can go on to divine love, right? Because there's a few karmics that you have to cancel out before you get here to your divinity. So everybody's a karmic until they show up, until he steps forward. Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So if you're like, consider yourself as a diamond, there's facets in the diamond that are our wounds, and because you're experiencing it, it's only reflecting from you. So the healer, the mystic, the empath, the psychic, the high priestess says, "Ooh, where is that feeling in me?" And then it takes away the projection. Others can't project. They can only project to you what you have allowed inside, a wound. And we hate it. And then after you realize it, you thank them. Like, thanks for showing me that I held that. So what happens, I'm just getting a jacket because the temperature's changing here in Sydney. And so, well done for even hearing this guidance. The angels are saying just you hearing this and just you being here is preparing your energy, because I'm a master of energy and I can do it instantly at a distance. And so it just takes your ability to receive the healing now. We've set it up for you. We're writing down names. We're clearing the pathway, and we're going to introduce what you want at the Lightworkers Lounge, and that's going to be soon. So whoever mirrors back to you the pain, you feel it. You go, where is it in me? Where have I felt that before? Because your heart needs the key. You got to know that this man is tracking you down as much as you want him. He wants you as much as you want to be with him. He wants to be with you. He's not texting you, right, for 3 days and then doesn't see you. Gets all your beautiful energy and then goes and gives it to somebody else. Or goes and works out at the gym. I just saw some guy at the gym in the mirror, looking in the mirror going, yeah, I'm hot. She thinks I'm hot. Oh my God. So you're not here to boost somebody's ego, Divine Feminine. Going to get really strict. You could care less. If they're not with the U-Haul trailer. Remember that one? The U-Haul trailer. I heard that once. I was like, oh, he's not doing that. Like, let's just forget him. And then you think, okay, I'm going to go no contact. But that's painful. Because when you're in no contact, you got to look at your own facets. You got to go, wow, I attract that man. I've created the same patterning that I experienced as a child, which is natural. That's the patterning. And now it's up to me to change that pattern. And that's what we're doing today. So if you get any wound like that, you just go into it and you follow the pain. Your body will lead you to the person that gave it to you, lead you to where it was actually set up. And if you can go there and clear it, you can call on angels. You can do a session with me. I'm a proficient Reiki healer that can do distance healing online. Oh, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So when we look at here, the mirror, I thought that was the first card. Is this the first card? No, that's underneath. So that's in the past. Everybody's mirrored your wounds back to you. So in you, it's really small. But when you have somebody, they mirror it back to you really big, just so you get it. You go, wow, that's so ugly. The selfishness, right? The complacency. I never want to be like that. And then you go, where am I being selfish? Where am I being complacent? You go, well, have you decluttered the house? Oh, stop it. Shh. Whoa, it comes out of nowhere. He's going to be slow, this guy, right? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. He's slow, you're fast, you're ready. All you have to do is create the space. And it comes in like lightning. Surprise, epiphany, sudden change, shocking news, upheaval, transformation. Oh my gosh, I just got another one. Yeah, him. It's funny. I forgive you. And the other one, yep. I'm going to write another one. Oh. And you can write down whoever you think is your twin flame, because that's what's causing a lot of trouble, a lot of problems, just the labeling of it. Like you're arguing about labeling, right? You've just wasted 5 seconds because you're in the matrix. Is twin flame or not twin flame? Narcissism. It's just like open your heart and they'll be there. So this is a coffee date. This is slow. This is building a friendship. But over here in the spirit realm, you're already together. This is fast, see? So there's no blocks to this union. It's coming together really fast. This is the solar plexus, the golden corridor. Couldn't have been a better reading. And because it's already chosen by the angel Gabriel. So fancy having the angel Gabriel next to the message, and this is in the past, the transformation. And it was slow. This is a 12-month cycle. Huh. Wow. Receiving exactly what you need. Progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Sailing into the sunset. So there's a miracle happening here. Sometimes God says, you're not ready. He's going to send in a stepping stone, right? Could be a fun reconciliation with somebody from the past, right? So you're looking at fun to raise your vibration. That's a stepping stone. You know, I used to go to dance class. I used to go to salsa class, and I'd have like after salsa, my energy was different. So there wasn't many at salsa class that you'd want to have a coffee with, right? But the energy afterwards that I had was very magnetic. I noticed that I got like calls for dates and proposal on the way home from salsa because my energy was up and I could care less. But I actually went to salsa to, see if there's any guys there, of course, to see if my DM could dance. But oh no. But anything you can do to raise your vibration, does that make sense? So then I forgot about meeting them there and just had fun. And that energy carried through was very magnetic. I noticed it. Oh, you're kidding. God. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. That's what God said, you will marry. And he puts it in divine man. He puts it in your man's heart. It's written in his heart. Right? So we're looking at a lot of people, a lot of masculines who've been players. They've been played themselves by the Jezebel spirit. They've been taunted, put in illusion, put in the corner. In the corner. So when they're ready, right, they're not going to muck around. This guy's not mucking around. He's putting a label on it and he's anchoring it down because he's ready. It's a sword of truth there. It's his integrity. So he's going to be really like, what are you looking for? This is your first date, your coffee date, say. It's already happening in the spirit realm. But this is why you need to be clear. I'm going to put the Soulmate Reiki workshop. It's a free workshop. But you can just think about your needs and your desires. Now we're in a new dimension. We're going to a new earth. We're ascending. And therefore, you're letting go of the old paradigm. What was I going to say there? Something. Here, the engagement ring goes here. Everyone in the past, oh yeah, the soulmates. So when we go into the new earth, they're called soul kin. And they come in to support you, to lift you up. And I'm getting, you know how the high priestess has the posse of the priestesses around her? It's a bit like that, divine feminine. You will have support. You will have help. You will be lifted up already. You're not relying on your masculine for that, God says. He will lift you up. That's so beautiful. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. This is hopes and fears. So the fear here is about, giving up. Maybe in the past you've had like people give up. You know when you're 10 toes down and you don't care and it's unconditional love? So you can duck and weave a lot of behaviours. No, as on my walk, that's all right. God came in, he goes, you have to see. Tell Divine Feminine. She has to look at his behaviours versus her feelings. And if those behaviours need to change, then what does she have to do? Express her feelings. I was like, oh. So you're teaching about love. You're going to teach a man how to love you by just being in that vibration and loving yourself. Wow. Just dropped the mic. It was a mic drop. Right, so this is a fear that it won't work out. And this is because you were 10 toes down in the past. And then you found out somebody lied to you. They cheated on you. They sabotage you. You were in a cycle of repetitive bad behavior. You can't help it. This is self-sabotage. You sabotaged it too. That's in the fear, so you're letting that go and releasing that. And maybe that's because, you know, when you think of marriage, like a friend said to me the other day, it was a Divine Masculine actually having a reading. He had a free upgrade. And he was like, I don't really know who. He goes, Bells, I don't really know anybody who's been happily married for a long time. I said, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. I go, no, it's true. We think of a marriage, you know, if you're born into, right, a paradigm where like the power shift, the man is the king of the castle and you're the dirty rascal. He's the provider. The roles have shifted, right? So the enemy came in and tried to get the feminist order to get the mother out of the house. So then the children are being brought up by Lucifer, Satan, Hasatan. Most kids are on their phone being brought up by Satan anyway. So it's just full on. I saw a child, would have been 2 years old, on the phone. I said, what is he looking at? And it looked at it. It was a pink Ouija board. I said, do you understand? Like, I can't even explain it to people. They think you're crazy. That's the more truth it is. So this might be it. People in his life are thinking he's crazy. The more you stand in the truth, the weirder the world looks. So if I was to say to that lady, don't let him use the iPhone, it's like the program's taught disgusting. Demons are bringing up your child. But it looks so nice. It's a pink Ouija board. You know, it's a game. It keeps him satisfied. It's like whatever. And then you see the iPhone itself in the baby's hands. Like, you know, when we were brought up, we never had that. We weren't inside playing stupid games. We were outside, running, climbing trees, skateboarding. What's that? Kiss and catch. Ah, kiss and catch. You know, fishing. You were doing outdoors stuff. Riding your bikes. No, now they're inside in false light, in Lucifer light, doing those games. How many have come out lately, have you noticed? That's to get you in the matrix. And that guy from the valley, the Mind Valley, because when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? Go for your phone? Stop doing that. It's like, oh my gosh, he's Satan himself. Hasatan lives in the Mind Valley. Do you get it? It's the truth in plain sight. So this masculine's shifting all that falsehood. All that is being wiped away. Even addictions. And this is sometimes mental. This looks emotional as well. Pain. So you got to go back and forgive that beep for hurting you and release that. And that's the mirror bit. That's going to propel you forward. You can't have any unforgiveness in your heart. And that's your diamond. Whoa, diamond. So the outcome here is the boat, right, which is movement, which is the last 10 minutes of the movie where they're going off into the sunset, right? But what happens just before that? It leads up, it builds up to like, what is going to happen? Oh my gosh, how are they going to get out of this? And then bing, and here's the phoenix. I got goosebumps then. A new phase. Oh, goosebumps all over me. Rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. It's the changed mindset. And that's what we're looking for through this golden mean portal, is a mindset shift, that I no longer am available for anyone who's below the 5 vibration. Think of it like a thermometer, right, on the wall. And your energy, your heart space will say, you got to get up to a 10, open, full of love, beaming it out. That calls in your beloved. So you go, well, where are you right now? You know, oh, I think I'm about a 3. You know, -4. Nah. So you can will that thermometer up, right? And open your, this is where you work with Archangel Raziel, who's the wizard angel. So we're going to call upon Raziel right now to boost your heart space up to 10. You've got to get that line up. And you can visualize it going up and going. You can do this with your finances. You can do this with your solar plexus, your power center. Think of them as colored thermometers in all your chakras along the wall. We do a meditation of that. And then you can actually go, you go, no, well, my finances are down here and I want them up to 10. Right, so you pull it up, you will that up, and then it shows up in your life. I'm just going to do an extension here because I love your energy. We're putting $1 into the pot for the next 3 days, the golden mean pot. We're in a portal. So hit the thanks button and put $1 in and say activate by 10. Activate by 10. Activate by 10. Put $10 in, activate by 100. This is only in the portal. God said he will use the multiplication. For I would normally call it a supernova, but it's not, because a supernova is, we travel through the sky in the Milky Way with Yeshua through the skies. But this is like here in 3D, it's a portal. It's an energetic vortex that you're going to walk through. And everything that you let go of, you got to let go of it before you walk through. And then you get gold dust in the air. There's a golden mean, right? And you're going to be refined through the next 3 days. You're going to be purified 7 times. And you're going to be no inclusions in your diamond. And you're going to be looking at that on your finger. And that's the symbol of love. So there's no wedding, thank God. I'm only kidding. And here is the boat. This is the 10 minutes. Are you ready for the new phase? Well, you've got to let it go. So you can even put releasing like narcissistic abuse on your sheet that we're going to burn. Love this. The engagement ring. Let's have a look. See, it comes out of the blue. And there's no repetitive pattern. You're not in a cycle anymore. When you clear the karmic cycles with soulmates, you step off the reincarnation wheel. Isn't that wild? You step off the reincarnation wheel. You're out of the matrix and you step into your divinity. And you've got to think, this man's tracking me down. We're looking at a hunter and he wants to hunt you down. So don't be out on the freeway hitchhiking. He's going to look for you. You've got to be in the oasis. You're in the desert. He's got to go day and night. It's an awful analogy, I know. Right, so the soulmates, thank you very much for the lessons. Thank you for the connection. Thank you for mirroring back to me what I needed to heal. Thank you for being my stepping stone. Thank you. The soul contract is now complete. We're looking at, I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, puppy's here. What are we looking at? I'm going to do engagement ring because that seems to be the most exciting. And that's past, present, future. This was the energy around you. And then you had the boat and the phoenix. It's quite amazing reading. This means it could come out of the blue. All you got to be doing is be ready. And as soon as you meet, I get this a lot, right? It's a goer from the day one. Like the guy walks away from you, he's already texting you. You're not sitting there on the 3rd day going, oh my gosh, if he hasn't talked to you for 3 days, don't speak to him again. Unless he's inviting you out. And then it's got to be something that you enjoy. So think of a date that you enjoy is much better in creating it. Anyway, let's have a look. We're using Island Wellness for engagement ring. I've only got 3 in the pot. Hit the thanks button, put $1 in, and it will multiply back to you. It's an activation portal, just $1. And start your multiplication faith. Put $10 in if you want to times it by 100. Let's have a look at engagement ring. Codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. It's in the past. I'm going to do a full reading here. Thank you very much for your patience. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. There'll be no more of that. Like, this is also like, you know, maybe this guy's not a player. I'm not picking up a player, but he's like, once you commit, right, there's no one else. Right, women go, oh, that'd be so good to just have the one. And men go, what? No variety? How's that going to work? So they're going to let go of all this, what we're doing. So when you do this, you write down all your exes and you clear it. You're clearing their space. I didn't know that. And here you got the boat. Right, so letting go of all this. This is a masculine who's letting all these people know. It's not happening. I'm not coming back. And this is you in the oasis, we call it. Focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. If you can't be alone with you, why would you think somebody else would want to be alone with you? Lots of people just can't be alone with themselves. I had a girlfriend like that. She used to drive me nuts. She'd be like, well, I'll meet you at 7:30. We'd be meeting at the pub at 7:30, Friday night drinks. And then she'd ring you at 10 o'clock in the morning going, you know what, I might be like there at 7 because I've got to do this and this and this. And then she'd ring you back going, you know what, I think I can be early because so-and-so picked up, la, la, la. And I don't have to do it anymore. I was like, Maria, stop ringing me. I don't need to know your whole conversation. Like, she was draining me. By the time we got there, I was like, oh, I was over her. You know what I mean? And she got there on the same time. Like, she just could not handle it. She's always booking people in. She couldn't be on her own. Very, very ugly energy. And then she was attracting in ugly energy. Hey, who's in the house today? Kisses. Unconditional. Unconditionally loving. Giving and receiving affection. Falling in love. Wow. And you know what? The pillar of light. Jesus comes down and he'll sit in your heart. Right? I felt it over the last couple of days, and we're doing golden mean activity because I work with my clients, masters of the light. We've had a golden mean activity. Merkaba activation. I've never heard of this stuff before. The angels bring it to me and I bring it to whoever's ready. So that means that it's your bestowed power and confidence to know that you're enough just as you are. And when Jesus comes into your heart, you will feel like a beautiful, warm essence. This is yummy, yummy energy. This is kissy, kissy, mama. This is feeling loved. This is feeling adored. This is feeling safe and protected. You're not looking over your shoulder for the other woman. We're looking at the engagement ring here. Oh, here's the date. Oh, you're looking dapper. Are they shoes new there? So, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. That's what I'm saying to you. But guy wants your attention. He doesn't just text you, hey, you doing? Like, what are you, a fish in the ocean? No. You own you're the high priestess. You own the underworld. Look at the outcome. They're already missing their beloved. This masculine knows. And this is perfect because look at you. That's receptive mode. That's very inviting. Right? That's not out there on social media putting photos out that you're with Tom, Dick and Harry. Oh, who's Harry? Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Let's look. You're actually a tuning fork. Think of yourself as a tuning fork for your beloved. You know, they hit the tuning fork and you've had another tuning fork here, right? The tuning fork here, we ding this, you stop it. This tuning fork will have the vibration, will sing. That's like you and your beloved. You're the tuning fork. I believe that. And so he'll find you because he's looking for you, but he wants to hunt you down. You know, they don't talk about, anyway, I shouldn't even talk about it. I was going to do the hunting story, but it's just a really bad example. But it shows you what men are like. They're different. The harder it is to get you, the more he's going to keep you. So you're not out on the highway hitchhiking. You're right in the middle of the desert in an oasis, all calm, ready for the proposal of a lifetime. You get married. I can't believe that. I believe that. See, you've got to watch our language as well. So there's a new beginning coming. Could be at the end of this portal. And multiplication is in this portal. This is your confidence. This is God confidence in your solar plexus to recognize the one who's yours by divine right. That means you've changed the template. You've changed the narrative. You've changed the inner chatter. You've changed. You don't care. It's either they're coming in to support me or I'm not worried about it. Like, what is in it for me? I know that sounds selfish, but it's not. It's more selfish to give yourself away and to not be ready for your divine masculine. Why are you giving your time to psycho-narco? To somebody who wants to hold you on, who's got 5 others on the phone texting you. Like, honestly, I don't play that game. Sometimes it's really hard because people are texaholics, anonymous, need a meeting, you have to go to the meeting. Right? So for 3 days, I'm just talking for 3 days, no texting anyone. And no talking to any men unless they invite you out on a date within 10 minutes or you hang up. This is Rory Ray saying to you, Divine Feminine, be a tree trunk on the inside and soft and mushy on the outside. Not hard on the outside and soft and mushy on the inside. So get your stance. Know that that tree has roots and you're grounded and the angels are sending. It's divine intervention. Allow it to happen. Clear the inner chatter and put $1 in the portal today. Hit the thanks button here and put $1 in for multiplication. $1 will times 10, activate by 10. $10, activating by 100. It's only for today. And just think of this beautiful gold. I just can see this big golden thing. God said, just put your gold coins in there and I'll look after you. I was like, so do I say that? So I can't even participate in this. This is just for you. It's just $1. Show your faith to your Father of his multiplication. And that starts the ball rolling. Any fun that comes in, you're up for fun. You're not up for D&Ms. You're not up for talking about the past. You're not up for being somebody else's supply. You're back to me. What's in it for me? And it's immediate. Right? They text you, hey, how you doing? That's hoovering. Right? They text you and then you respond and then they don't respond back. I'm telling you, don't initiate any contact in this portal. Be magnetic because you have to be okay. And you think you're okay. You go, if I text this guy, if I text message and he doesn't return the text, am I okay with that? And most of the time you're only texting to get the hit back. This is a peptide rush. This is an addiction. This is where they've mastered on the talk to the tick, haven't they? That app, talk tick. I'm going to say things backwards so they don't pull me up here. So everything's a mirror. So we thank every dirtbag. We thank everyone because you've replicated that. That's how we learnt about love as children. You learnt that that was love. And this is a divine masculine changing that. He's like, well, that's not love. Maybe I've never had love, right? Because here it's already ordained. So this is not for everybody. This is for people who are not in any communication, no communicado at the moment. This is for divine feminine who's had a heart broken and is healing and could really care less and hasn't got that inner chatter, has forgiven their father. If you would like to write your names down of all your exes, right, we burn this with fire. And it is safe to do so because you're clearing the space, you're bringing it out of your energy field into, like, out of the etheric energy, and you anchor it onto the earth plane. Same way you do with your wishes. And we work in tandem with the moon normally to do this. The releasing of the full moon, but this full moon was a portal. And I've never seen that before. It was a pink full moon. Was it in Scorpio? Like, it's wild. It's an activate. That's a Kundalini activation. Wow, I didn't think of that. So the Kundalini, right, starts at the base. And then you go to the sacral, and now you're at the solar plexus. Then you go to the heart. They're the three lower masculine energies that must be purified through the heart. And then you bring the top three chakras down, and we're starting to actually channel rainbow heart energy, because Jesus wants to turn that vibration into rivers of living waters. If you would like to know how to do that, you go to Children of the King, where we do our rituals, prophetic applications of the heart. We take the body and the blood of Christ, where he says, if you don't take that, you have no life in you. If you want a ticket to the kingdom, to the wedding supper of the Lamb, and you understand the rapture and you know Jesus, be filled with the Holy Spirit, and you're invited to attend communion at the Members Lounge. I love you so much. I just think this is amazing, to live your dreams passionately. You don't need anybody else to do it, but they show up. Your perfect partner shows up and will not take their eyes off you. And is going to love you unconditionally. You're going to feel safe. And there's healing. I'm going to go into the Lightworkers Lounge there, so join me there. And we're going to bring in the things that you want. We're going to start a new narrative, a new self-chatter with the vibration of this new beginning, because we're in this portal. So portals don't last forever. It's only for the next 3 days, God said. So things at the end of the portal, you could be there. You're going through a golden door. You've got to let go of people. You've got to let go of naysayers. You've got to let go of people that want to text you for the rest of your life. It's like, I don't want to text relationship. I said that to a guy, so I'm laughing. It's like, I don't want to have a relationship on text message. Like, I would rather see you or forget it. So I use text message, right? I have rules. I have text message for the time and the date. You know, like you text me if you're late. Otherwise I do like FaceTime, and you see them and you talk to them. And 10 minutes, your time's up. If they haven't asked you out in 10 minutes, you're busy. You're busy what? What are you busy doing? Self-care, self-love, sitting in your pillow, calling in Jesus, vibrating out, releasing your exes. And then bam, comes in out of nowhere. Right? You might even be at the coffee shop sitting next to each other. And because you've created that space that I talked about earlier, they come and sit next to you. It's like that. It's unbelievably unreal. Right? So you're not together now. And you've both experienced the same thing. Like, it's going to be so good, because it's like somebody gets me. I went through that. And like, how many times can how many people can a masculine open up to and say, I don't talk to my mum anymore because she's got the Jezebel spirit. Now, in today's society, you go on a date and you hear a guy doesn't talk to his mum. You're like, oh, what's wrong with him? This is a hallelujah moment. Because the Jezebel spirit, if he's broken free from her, otherwise there's 3 of you in the relationship. I even said that to a guy once, because I know his mum's like got the Jezebel spirit. And he was in a reading, Divine Masculine reading. And I said to him, you know, there's 3 of you in this relationship. He's asking about this girl, will I marry her? And I said, yeah, but there's 3 of you here. And he said, what do you mean? I said, well, who introduced you? Who's talking to you all the time? Then she came in for a reading. And she already realized it. She goes, I think there's 3 people in this relationship. I said, I know. So you have to cut the umbilical cord here. Otherwise, you're being supply for the narco mother. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Remember, put $1 in the pot for activation in the portal. $1 shows your faith, and God will activate it by 10. $10, he'll activate it by 100. I love you so much. If you can use the portal to do that, because there's gold dust in the air for you, and love's coming in, and you'll forget the pain in the past. God said you'll forget it. It'll be fun and joy. And we're going into the Lightworkers Lounge to see what else this relationship is going to bring in. Hope you can join us there. If not, let me know your name and location. Welcome to all new subscribers. I'm Bella Firestar from Sydney, Australia, and I work closely with the Angelic Kingdom, with the Holy of Holy Trinity, and also I'm a Reiki Master, so bringing life force, universal life force. So it goes cosmic, galactic. We're in a galactic Merkaba. We've got galactic star seeds of light around us. We have Agartha, the star mothership, who's around us. There's a lot going on in the celestial realm. As soon as that passes, we break through to universal. So anyone who's got their master attunement is already calling down that universal life force. So this is where it comes in faster for you. So if you would like to become a Reiki master, look it up at reikibybella.com. There's a 24/7 chat. If you have any questions, contact me there, or join the mailing list there, or join the members lounge. Thank you for becoming part of the tribe. I look forward to seeing the multiplication of your dollar or your $10 and the thanks button, or you can go to PayPal or buy me a coffee. And that is what we want to do. Multiply, right? Magically, your gold, so that you have more to share with your beloved, who's now on his way to you. But it's up to you to bring him in. I love you. Thanks for watching. May God bless you in magical, wonderful ways. And know that the best is yet to come. Thanks for watching.